Wasn't there an airplane thing? Yeah, the Spirit Lounge. Best party.
Hold it. We going back in. These are the creators right here. Perp.
You really dance all night there.
Perp. That's the creator right there. That's the creator right there.
That's Mike Baja Panti.
Hell yeah. Let's jump back in.
Where's Plátano?
Where's my coach at? No, he didn't make it.
Sporting touch of hands. Round number 1. There's the fast start, and that is the fastest knockout in bare knuckle fighting championship.
Hey, mama, no born in the Bronx, raised in Dade. Been in the city since Pit had braids. Baja Panti parties, but I know how to sneak me out. Now it's 7-figure meetings every day. We need a house. It's game time. The game's mine. You know the vibe. Yo, viajado el mundo entero, repping 305.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Don't Blink Podcast. You know I got the kid in the building.
Yes, we in here, baby.
Check this out, kid. Look.
What you doing? Hey. It's one of those. What we at today?
If everybody's wondering what the fuck I'm doing, we got the king of the nightlife in Miami in the building, bro.
Yes.
We got Purple in the building, man.
Oh my God.
And listen, man, I'm gonna give him a new name. His name is Purple the Plug, baby. Because if you don't know him, you ain't getting in. Period.
You ain't getting in.
My boy Perp, what's up, baby?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Good to see you, man. Hold up, Perp said,
torch.
He passed the torch, and Perp popped the cherry on Don't Blink. He first one to bring his own hookah to the building.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What's up, Perp? How you doing, brother?
I'm great. Thanks for having me, guys.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for coming through, man. How you been?
Good. You know, just a regular Wednesday for me.
Nice.
Office, gym.
Nice.
Not with you guys.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, just work, a lot of work, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And it's been a busy week in Miami. I know the kid had a bunch of shows this week.
Yeah. Shouts out to Aquatic Flavors. We was out there on the Hall over Sandbars on Saturday. Shouts out to Aquatic Flavors, Joey, Nasty Rockers, Fresco Channel, all them boys. And then on Sunday, we was at the Dipset and Friends. Shouts out to Jim Jones, Joseph, Joel Santana. We was rocking and rolling, man.
Nice.
Where was that at?
That was at Skatebird on Sunday. Skatebird, Miami. Skate park. It was really, really dope. It was shouts out to High Tolerance. They got the dispensary and they got a lot of gas.
Nice.
And we was in there.
Yeah, but other than that, Miami's been nonstop.
Yeah. What was your weekend looking like?
Rolling Loud just passed.
Yeah, Rolling Loud. You know, the week before was what I call my Super Bowl because everyone knows I'm friends with all these models.
Yeah, so swim week. That's
swim
right.
week.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's swim week for some, Shark Week for others, though.
I'm a shark.
Damn, so let's. All right, go.
No, I was gonna say I know Perp be DJing. Did you get any play up in Rolling Loud, or are you just chilling on business tips?
So right now it's just house music.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. Which I heard some. I heard some of the tracks sound fire.
So
straight up,
it's just house. It's a lot easier for me,
Right.
in the sense that I just picked this up.
Okay.
I just picked it up like a year and a half ago. But the more I do it, the more I realize I've been dying to do this for a long time.
Yeah. And you've been around this so long.
Correct.
And all of the best people too.
So my mom showed me a picture the other day of DJ Hero.
Okay.
So I don't know how old I was, and
DJ Hero, the video game.
Yeah, the came with the Wii.
Yeah. I used to love that fucking game.
and my mom, she's like, "Wow," she's like, I think you've been trying to do this for a while," and that was like 12 years ago, you know.
Wow.
And I remember I was really good at that game. But besides that, she started like, just so you know, you remember you used to record yourself singing when you were a kid. I was like, yeah, it's like music's always been something that.
Yeah, it's been in the blood.
It's been in the blood.
I see you're born and raised in Miami?
No, Costa Rica.
Oh,
Costa Rica.
You're born in Costa Rica?
Costa Rica, Nicaragua.
No shit.
Shouts out to all of my nicas in the building. You know what I'm
hasta la polla se las emputan.
You know what's up. You know what's up.
Yeah, some of these boys right here, they're nica right here.
Yeah.
They repping. They in here.
So you were born in Costa Rica? Wait.
Nicaragua in 1984, but there was a civil war with the Sandinistas.
Right.
I think the month that I was born, October, it was very heavy, like
war.
Like it was bad. So as an infant, they brought me to Costa because my mom's from Costa Rica.
Okay, nice. Tica.
Yeah. And we had a lot of family there, like a lot. Like my mom and both my mom and dad have 12 brothers and sisters.
Oh shit!
Wow.
So you got a million cousins.
So many.
Primo, mira, primo, yo te veo allá en Miami, primo.
Hey, Perpy having a line outside of Live of just cousins. Primo.
So being who I am in the industry, that's fucked up because sometimes I know people. I only deal with like the owners and like the general managers, and then sometimes they'll be like, "Hey, Perp, we took care of your sister last night. My sister has 3 kids. She doesn't go out."
So they be throwing that shit at him, huh?
Yes, but I ended up finding out who the girl was, and it's like, stop doing that.
Yeah, stop doing that.
They were giving her free tables, free everything, you know.
Mom, stop telling these people you're my sister. That's awesome.
So the day that actually my sister went, they didn't let her in.
No shit.
See, that's what that happens. What you mean? You were just here yesterday. No, not today again.
True story.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow.
She never goes out.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. So the day she does, somebody else fucked it up for her already.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Perp, I want to get into how. Let's get into the beginning of how you got into the club scene, man. How long ago was that?
Man, we're talking high school.
Yeah. Let's take it back.
School.
What high school you went to?
I went to Braddock, baby.
Yeah, Bulldogs.
Bulldog.
Okay.
There's not that many of us anymore. I think.
Nah, I mean we're still out here. We still out here, but you know what I'm saying? We all conquering in our own little lanes.
Absolutely.
So I was very, very popular.
What year were you in high school? Early 2000s, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
'Cause you're a couple years younger than me, so yeah.
From the 99s and 2000s.
Yeah, so the popularity helped you start promoting?
Correct. I was doing it at so middle school. I won most popular every year.
Me too. I swear to God. I got a picture of me most popular 8th grade. I swear to God.
I have it with the
We
girl.
need that. We're gonna put that right here. And mine next to him and shit.
So
let's go.
I don't even know why I kept winning every year. I was a cool, nice guy though. I joined like all the clubs, like Best Buddies, like anything that would help people. You know.
Nice.
Like I said, I wasn't bad. I was just like
absent.
And he was social. He was social as fuck.
I wasn't there to be bad.
So when I got to high school, like that's why I wanted to go to high school. That just reminded me because all my cool friends were going to Braddock.
Right. Okay.
So I moved there, and right away, all my closest friends were seniors. If you're a freshman and your friends were seniors,
You're the coolest
That's
motherfucker
it. You
there.
cool.
you're the coolest
You're
guy.
the coolest motherfucker there. Everybody else want to hang out.
So I never hung out with the kids my age, only in class.
Right.
So I started hanging out with my senior friends, and then it just took over, you know. And I ended up winning homecoming lord or
Oh shit! Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
whatever the fuck that
Prince
was.
King, homecoming dude.
pep rallies. They used to call me out. And I also was very into sports.
Nice. What'd you play?
No, mostly cardio stuff. Track and
Track's dope. Track and field was dope.
track and field. What's the long distance one? The
Country, cross country.
Cross country.
cross country.
Oh shit, that's dope.
The basketball coach from that year caught I did a lot of shit in middle school. Like I was all over the newspaper for running.
Nice.
He saw some of that, and he wanted me to play football to be a
running back or something. Right?
a running back, or he wanted
For
to.
Forrest Gump.
He wanted
Diaz,
to
was
be-
it Coach Diaz? Coach Diaz for the
honestly can't remember. But my grades weren't there. But he figured out a way how to cheat my shit.
Let's not put his name on there, boy. He probably might still be teaching.
Okay, never mind.
They put me in a room where it wasn't like I had to sign anything. They were just like, they grabbed my test from my scores from something, and then they're like, okay, you have a 2.0 now.
Nice.
And so like now you can play football. But I was too skinny.
Yeah. All that running got you too skinny.
I was too skinny, and I kept getting trucked and getting knocked out. So it didn't work out.
Oh shit! Yeah, well, thank God for that because it worked.
But
out
at least you
another
did
way.
it. But at least you did it.
You know what? Talking about Braddock, shout out to House, man. He was a security at Braddock forever.
Shouts out to House. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I still talk to House.
Hell yeah.
Big part of my life.
He was at
back
my last
then.
fight.
Yeah, he
That's
was
my
at the
dog.
last
Yeah,
fight
yeah.
with
Big part of my life that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, no, go ahead. Sorry.
Like I said, House back then, you know, everyone respected him.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I never took advantage of that. Because if you did, then
Yeah,
it's House, baby.
Then the house falls on you, bro.
house will fall on you.
And so how did the promotion go in high school?
So that's where I was getting at. So not only was I friends with seniors, my best friends were private school kids.
Oh, nice.
So what happened, I used to get picked up in school, like Audis, drop tops.
Yeah.
What happened to all these girls? So I was dating the cheerleaders, you know. So instead of going to the house parties for public school, I was going to the private school parties.
Okay. Even better. That's where the money's at.
And keep the key rats, keep his game.
Yeah.
Big houses.
Huge.
What one of my friends, Eddie, he goes, why don't you come to this one day out of nowhere? He goes, why don't you come to this sports bar in Kendall or something like that? Invite as many people as you can, and then we'll pay you for it. I was like, that's a thing? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
And I brought like 100 people or something, and I ended up making like $500 cash.
Nice. That's huge for high school. Come on, in high school, bro. I'm rich.
I was a junior, maybe. What are you when you're in 10th grade?
Sophomore.
It's been I'm almost 40.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck, I love this. I saved it.
Is that where you felt it was born right there? Like
right, no, 1,000,000%.
Awesome.
It's like, what?
Yeah, that's awesome.
$500? Like for this? For having fun? No Instagram, obviously. No emails. It's just word of mouth.
Yeah.
I think I had a beeper.
Not even MySpace yet. Not even
might
MySpace
house
yet.
phones. They're like, yo, you at the crib? No shit. And so back then, the early 2000s, I remember because I used to club back then a lot. Was like Up All Night was like the big
Up All Night was there.
Yeah. Colors and Cream and South Beach was lit. You know what I mean? The Grove was lit. Thursdays
Grove
was like college night in the Grove.
Was lit for you. It wasn't my era then.
Okay.
After high
Like
school,
flavor around there.
after high school, the biggest and I've never seen it again. Coconut Grove, the way it was when my age, my era.
Right.
Just you had to have cops were everywhere blocking because it was just millions of people, hundreds of people just in the streets. You couldn't, and the coolest. What was the coolest thing? To go around your car, Green Street.
Exactly. The hangout was in your car and shit. Yeah. And I remember the Halloween in the Grove was crazy, man. You couldn't even walk.
That's the one that was in the bottom right. Oxygen.
I started Oxygen.
Yeah, Chili Pepper, and then it became Oxygen.
I opened up Oxygen 609.
Nice. Oh, those were.
What was that one that was on the top?
609.
609.
That was the one.
Yeah.
That was the one. 609 and Whiskey Bar were like right next to each other.
Whiskey Bar.
Yeah.
So what happened was that I started thinking of myself as an entrepreneur in the sense that when I was doing the house parties, I saw that the Key Biscayne people, the guys that used to live around, their parents were out of town. So I used to be like, hey, can I borrow your house? We do a party, and they didn't care about the money because they were rich already.
Right. They just want to hang out.
They just wanted to hang out with girls, So I hired the DJ, and I hired the door people, and I collected the money at the end of the night, and I just split it. Nice. I took over the cost. I mean, I paid the cost for the DJ, and then whoever worked the door, and then we split and then that's when I started making more money, more cash. By the time I got to the Coconut Grove era, with the college era, then I took over like 5 accounts. I took over 609.
Huge.
Any of you guys met Chino?
Chino, I'm pretty sure I knew Chino. Was Chino a promoter back then too?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I knew him. I knew him. I mean,
he went to Braddock, but he's a lot older.
Was he into the promotion too?
Heavy.
So he led you. He showed you the way a little bit.
Of course.
Yeah.
He passed away.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Did he?
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, with him and I, he also helped me open up Live too, which we'll get to that. And then we had 609 Oxygen.
Those were the two biggest back then too.
The other one I'm forgetting, Quench.
I remember Quench. Yeah, I remember Quench.
It was a corner one.
Yeah.
What about Quench? Temple? Remember Temple? Remember before Temple it was called Flavor. Before Flavor, it was
Flavor
almost like
was the one. Yeah, where
that
Mr.
you walk
Cesar's right in front. Yeah.
Walk up the stairs and the whole vibe. Perping here, baby.
So the good. I mean, what I see here from the conversation is that once you started with the clubs, you were already at the top, the biggest clubs. That's awesome.
Yeah. Because I got into it with the right people.
And that's true. And the popularity only went higher after that. Because now people really want to know Perp because they want to get in.
Yeah. So when I got older, what happens? My crowd gets older.
Right.
We moved to the beach.
Right.
Honey's. You guys remember that?
Honey's?
Yeah.
Was Honey's on Ocean Drive?
No, it's actually where the Good Time Hotel is now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I do remember Honey's.
It was on 6th and Washington.
Yeah, I remember where it's at.
It used to own by Mandy Flores, something like that.
Yeah.
He's a big Ponzi scheme. He used to own the collection on Coral Gables.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Bro, we did a lot of fucked up shit.
That was
there.
right. Like, wasn't it like that was like on the same street as Club Deep and all that too?
Correct.
Yeah.
So, Honey's like at the end of the night, he will collect the bottles that were open and then just fill them up with like half water, half alcohol.
That's big money, bro. Because each of those water shots are $20, dog.
And we used to sell those Absolute bottles for like $600. You know?
And they're fucking, they're basically free at the liquor store.
And what detailed about the entertainment life was that continued to, you know what I'm saying, led you continue that path? Like the detail, like what did you really, I know we talk about the money and stuff, but besides the money,
besides the money, it's just the fact that I was able to help people have fun.
Yeah.
A lot of people counted on me. I've always been a giver. I think that's what drove me to do it even more, you know, that detail right there.
And how did you get hooked up with like Grutman?
Because we used to work in the same. We all were all the big names right now in the game. We all used to work at Mansion.
Oh shit! Mansion was huge.
For the Opium Group.
Yeah, that's right. Opium Group.
So I was actually underage the day that I got hired there, but I was so good at what I was doing that I used to get paid under the table, which was a risk for them.
Right.
They came up with a title for me. You could always come up with shit,
right,
of
course,
to pay people, you know. I crushed it. I used to. Back then there was 5 promoters.
Bro, and Mansion was the place to be too, man.
There was 5, maybe 10. So if you wanted to go to Mansion, you had to know these 10 people because the doorman back then, rest in peace, Freddie, he died too.
They played no games. They didn't let you in.
No.
I remember
nothing. Yeah, nothing. Back in the days, Mansion, you dream of just getting in. You know,
that's the truth. That's the truth.
Conrad was the Privé, which was even harder to get into.
Privé, yeah.
Which is where Story is now.
Amnesia used to be there. I used to go Amnesia.
Amnesia, and then it became Opium Group.
Yeah. And no, Story. Is Story still there? What is it now?
Of course, yeah.
It became because it was Amnesia, then it was Privé, and then now it's Story.
No. So what it was, Amnesia and then Opium Group.
Okay,
Opium.
That's right. Opium.
But Opium had that sub door that used to lead upstairs.
Right.
It was Privé, but they were always open at the same time.
Yeah, because I used to go there back in the late 90s. It was called Colors. They used to call it was it was Amnesia, but upstairs was called Colors. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's some classic shit right there.
Chris Pacello era.
Exactly. That was Liquid.
Liquid was more down though.
Yeah. Liquid was like what, like 14th and 9 Washington,
like right in front of Kroger Cameo.
Right.
Damn, champ, you be rocking and rolling and rocking.
Yeah, bro. I'm a little hood rat too, bro. I've been on these streets too long, man. And so Dave Grutman and you were working together.
Dave, I believe back then his title was marketing director.
Oh shit.
So he known you ever since you was there working on the age and everything.
Correct.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So, Mo, Lyndon, Jason Odio, Paulo, all these promoters back then, we all used to work for Roman Jones.
Yeah.
Who owns Kiki now.
Right.
And the Gramercy.
Right.
But back then he was a king.
Yeah.
He was the Dave Grutman back then.
Yeah. Him and Pacello.
Pacello was in jail.
Yeah, well, you're right. Maybe it was the era before.
Yeah, Pacello was in jail, but it was Roman's era.
Yeah.
He used to own Mokai.
Mokai, that's right. Was he the one that brought the horse in there and the horse went crazy?
Correct.
I remember
and then he bought the horse.
Word?
Yeah, in order to make amends, he had to buy the horse and like do
shit.
a whole PR thing.
Yeah.
He cares about horses.
That's
and then he still on set.
Oh shit!
And Opium was like the best 4 clubs. And he became a little weird.
Oh really?
So we all started dropping like dominoes.
Yeah. Weird in what sense?
Ego,
like business wise, business wise, money, ego.
Yeah. Ego.
He got too big for himself.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
But he's still rocking and rolling right now.
I mean, Kiki's.
Yeah. Kiki's on fire right now.
Fire.
Listen, you want to park your board at Kiki's just to have a fucking chicken wing? It's gonna be $1,500, bro.
Hey, shouts out to George. You do it every day. Shouts out to George.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Kiki's.
So we all got to know each other, you know. But then we all became independent. Dave started. He had his own company already.
The group hospitality thing?
It was called something else because he had a partner.
Okay.
And then Groot just became like 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
Like but then he owned the top of Crowbar Cameo. It used to be called Vice, maybe something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
In many interviews, he says it failed. In the sense that he didn't do it right. He didn't know what to, but he learned from it.
Right. That's how big people get big, learning from failures.
He learned from it. He took hiatus into just focusing on brands and doing the side things that he was doing. I was an independent promoter, means that I could work anywhere.
Right.
So I worked. I was a slut. I worked in every single club, which I was making crazy money.
You can find Purple on Backpage.
Yeah. And then I helped Prince Fred. I don't know. It's crazy.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, what you mean? You helped out Prince Fred?
He's a character in our lives in the nightlife game. He's one of our biggest spenders to date.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
To date. He's
Is
He's
he a real prince
he's
or
a
what?
prince or what?
I don't know.
Prince of getting by, boy.
His tab right now is in the millions.
Oh, shit.
He's already spent millions in all of our venues. He opened up a club named Paris back in the days with Paris Hilton, and then there was this whole controversy that he was trying to make her a partner, and then she was like, the contract didn't make sense, and then he was all over the news for that. Then he tried to bring his talents over to South Beach, and he opened up Billboard Live.
I remember Billboard, yeah. I remember Billboard Live. I went to Billboard Live. Billboard was at the end of Ocean Drive.
I went there,
at the end, right when it ends,
like
you got left.
4 or 5 levels.
I remember that, yeah.
So
it was too big.
Yeah.
Too big.
Yeah.
But I made more money there than...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because I was like his only guy that helped promote it back then. And I was his main guy, and Prince Fred and I know each other for a while, and then he made me a lot of money back then. Then I kept in contact with Dave in the sense that he was... he's like, hey, come to my office. Tell me what to do. What are the streets saying? Blah, blah, blah. Out of nowhere, one day he gave me a call. He goes, hey, I want to have lunch with you at the Fontainebleau Hotel. I was like, what? There's two,
Yeah.
I mean, not the hotel, but like the area.
Right.
But I myself, prior to that phone call, have never ever been to the inside of
the one at the beach.
Yeah, obviously I've drove by it, but I've never been inside of it.
Okay.
I was like, sure. He didn't say anything because I was like, sure. I'm like, okay. The next day I end up going there, and he ends up not going because he was stuck in a meeting, and he handed me over to a guy named Joey, it was Joey Vanas, and he handed me a construction hat, like a hard hat. I go, what's this for? He goes, this is what this is about. We want to show you the best thing that Miami is we're bringing.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, okay. And then that's where they show me Live being built.
Wow. Oh, shit. Damn, that's awesome. You were there from the birth.
Yeah, it was literally all concrete. There was no lights, nothing. It was just a biggest space I've ever seen.
Big space. Wow.
Imagine seeing it without anything.
Absolutely. That's fucking amazing, man.
Wow.
And
I don't want to say lucky, bro, but you've been not lucky, but blessed enough to be in the beginning of all these big fucking starts, man. That's awesome. You got a good eye for these things.
Yeah, no, and then I'll get to that too. And then they introduced me to Dave's partner back then was Joe Lopez. He goes, very intimidating guy in the beginning. They took me to the office after they showed me Live, and then we're like, he shook my hand, and then he walked away, and he goes, so what can you bring to the table? I go, girls. He's like, no, there are going to be girls here. What else? And I go, money. He goes, okay, now we're talking. He goes, I go, as a matter of fact, I'm one of the highest table sellers. I was like, okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Because the girls are going to come.
Yeah, that's true.
But we're going to make money by selling tables.
Build it and they will come.
And it was fast. It was just that. They showed me. The next day he called me. I went to his office, and Dave said he gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. And then that day I quit everything. I stopped all the clubs, and he goes,
no more slutting around.
He goes, I need you with me. I need you to help me open this club. And I'm to this day in his company, I'm the only one that's been with Dave since day one.
That's
awesome, man.
That's awesome. Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to you, man. Congratulations.
Fuck yeah.
And then
how many years has Live been around now?
We opened November 2008. So
wow.
14, 15 years.
Wow. Fucking A. It's a lot of parties.
Yeah. No, that's 2008. We were just talking about 2005. That's just 3 years later of him, developing all those other spots that he was developing in and getting into. And
he found the rhythm. He found the rhythm and got to where he's at today. It's awesome, man.
That's a short 3 years right there.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
So being in the beginning, I I saw a lot, and then I taught myself a lot from everything. You know, fun fact, I've never drank alcohol before.
Oh shit!
No, I've never,
bro. Hey, that's something I wanted to bring up. But go ahead.
I've never drank. I've never been hungover because I've never been drunk. You know.
Right.
So where I'm getting at is that the first year, well, opening Live itself, it was a struggle. You know, because no one even dare go past 23 and past Mokai. You know.
Right.
So yeah, the first few weeks was amazing because we opened up with the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Not only did they open up Live, they opened up the renovation of the Fontainebleau Hotel,
right?
Which was big press. It was $500 million put into it, and then they brought the Victoria's Secret fashion show at the same time. So one thing that Dave's very good at is press. You know, you open up something, you best make sure you have a bunch of celebs there on your opening day. You know, that is every single place we've opened. It's very celebrity driven. You know,
absolutely.
And what better than the Victoria's Secret fashion show? So
that attracts everybody.
Yeah.
So we had the press running for weeks, you know, worldwide, and yeah, that helped a lot in the beginning, you know, but it was just a struggle, you know, because Mansion was fucking crushing it back then, you know, Mokai, Set, Bed, or all these other clubs, you know. So then that's where I came in. And with Chino and with other promoters, you know,
and funneled the people towards Live.
And we started creating nights, and then we manipulated the market. Dave did. I'm not taking any blame. By paying DJs quadruple the amount. So here comes Cascade and Tiesto making $30,000-$40,000 a show, and now we were paying them $130,000.
Wow.
They're like, okay, I'm doing Live.
Exclusively.
Yeah.
So what happened was that's what helped driving that money to Live.
Yeah. And you guys made DJs into celebrities themselves.
Yeah.
That's
rock
awesome.
stars.
Yeah, rock stars. Absolutely.
After that, you never saw DJs flying private. Before that.
That's true. You know what I want to ask you was about, you know, how you stayed out of the drug scene, being involved in the club so much.
The entertainment world.
I know you've probably seen a lot of your friends and a lot of people, business partners that you were involved with, getting involved in, you know, in the drugs and the alcohol and all that shit, and shit just going downhill from there.
I get this quest all the time, so I never started. So I don't know any other way.
Right.
So it's so easy to me to go into work every single night for, you know, prior to, because I don't know any other way.
Right.
It'll be abnormal for me if I started drinking.
Right.
So I don't know any other way. So it's easy, you know. And
so even
I have no desire, no care for in the world.
That's awesome. That's great. Because look where it's gotten you.
Yeah.
So like that first year, you know, that was my main thing. I had a bunch of business cards, you know. So while all the promoters were trying to fuck girls, were trying to fucking get fucked up, well, what I was doing for those 5 hours that we were open, getting to know the clients. Hey, here's my business card, whatever you need. I even cleaned up tables, you know. I even made drinks, you know, just because I wanted them to know that I was there for them, you know.
For that experience, giving them that experience that
right. And there's
make them want to come back.
And I still do it.
And there's no ego. Yeah. There's no ego. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'll do this and I'll do that. Whatever needs to be done to help out. That's awesome. That's awesome. And not even when you started clubbing, you said never had alcohol in your life.
Never.
Wow. It's amazing, man. Shout out to you for that.
Yeah,
bro.
hell yeah. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, it's been a hot minute. What else have you been able to dabble into, venture into, invest into, you know what I'm saying? What else have you been able to develop, you know what I'm saying? Because the club thing, you got it on lock already. You started off talking about you dabbled into the music when you was a little youngin'.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Did you ever circle back around?
Like Vices or...
Well, as far as with the music.
No, the music. We got DJ Purple in the building.
Yeah, talk to him.
The thing is, if I really wanted to take it serious, it'll be huge.
We're going to have fucking Purple Aoki over here, bro.
It's just...
People throwing cakes at you and shit soon, dog.
It's just I'm friends with so many of these guys, you know. It'll be hard for them to say no to me, you know.
Yeah.
So will that time come? I don't know.
Right.
I'm too focused into what Dave and I got going on, you know. I'm his partner now. So I got to focus on that first.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah. No, what you guys have done is amazing.
And I heard some of your music. You know what I'm saying? It sounded really, 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 really dope. I was just like, damn, okay. It matches your lifestyle. It matches what you've been able to develop. And that's why I asked you that question. If the music
my style I would call it deep house.
Nice.
But the fun deep house, not dark.
Right.
My shit, you would dance. I can't perform that right now though because it's not the right market for it. So I have to do like commercial house, like David Guetta, Cedric.
Right.
I have to do shit that makes sense for us to make money. But there is a market for it. Like I've heard of this place, La Rouge, or Don't Sit on the Floor, like Space.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
You know.
There is an avenue for that, man. You if anything, you just create your own party and that's it.
So that's where we're going. We do it here and there, you know, and we crush it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But that's my passion. Black Coffee. If you ever get a chance to see him live, please do.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up now after.
Please do.
And my girl loves that music too. I like the boss too.
Yeah.
I didn't think
we was listening to your shit in here for real. DJ Rex had it on. It was like, damn, that's him right there. I like that.
No, he just did half of Drake's album.
Yeah, it's dope.
He co-produced the whole thing.
And how was it learning how to produce, how to make your own music?
So that whole thing, I was just in the studio, you know. So right now, you could be a producer. All you got to do is walk into a studio, you know, and then that's it. You're a producer. You know. So I was just watching them do stuff. You know, I was telling them, okay, I like this, I like that, you know. But that whole thing, with, like I said, computers, it's fucking, it's like a Chinese.
Yeah.
But it's all about knowing. You don't even have to know the computer shit. You just have to know music, you know?
Yeah, you gotta feel it for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, just the fact that I'm getting compliments from other DJs, like, wow, you beat matched that pretty good. That's the hardest thing to do. DJing is not easy, especially house music. It's not easy at all. How hip hop guys that they stop one song, they send something on mic, then play the other one. But there's a swag to it, you know? Like, I can't even do it right now. And that it sounds like it flows.
Like a perfect,
like it was supposed to be like that.
Yeah. But house music, it's like nonstop. You have to keep up that crowd.
Yeah, they don't want to hear you talk. And they're house music. Like, shut up, put that music back on.
And if you do, it's over the beat.
That's why it's called dance music. You know? It's like literally nonstop. So yeah, just the fact that I'm getting props that I'm doing that right, it's because I know music.
Have you taken any classes at all? Or is this all self-taught?
Self-taught.
You know what I'm saying? He feeling it. He feeling it.
Self-taught in the sense that I've been behind the DJ booth for 14 years.
Right.
Watching the greatest guys. Right. But I've had some million questions, yes. Yeah, to all my friends. Black Coffee was one guy that's been that taught me a little bit, you know.
Yeah, you've been blessed enough to see the best perform, so you got a lot of good tips.
And to this day, I'm still watching them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Still watching them do, you know. There's always room to learn.
And I was going to ask him one question that we've asked every guest last year, you know what I'm saying, was that COVID not the COVID, the pandemic. So how was it the pandemic hit, you know what I mean, Club Live after hitting it, then this whole thing happened to the universe, and then it's like nightlife.
Without COVID, there would be no DJ Purple. Because that when I really wanted to take a DJ serious, I couldn't. Because I was moving up so high up the ladder in Dave's world that
I had no time for DJing.
I had no time for DJing. And COVID happened. That was my big break.
All the time opened up right there.
All the time opened up.
And you had to be home.
And I had to be home, but not for long because Miami never closed, right?
Yeah, that's right. We figured it out.
We figured it out.
Yeah, shout out to DeSantis.
Shout out to the governor. Shout out to some of the mayors. I dealt a lot. We dealt a lot with the officials, you know?
Yeah.
We dealt a lot with, because we wanted to be compliant, you know?
Yeah, with city officials too, because you guys are big, yeah.
Obviously, what did happen was real. So, but it's the most money we've ever made in our lives in the span of whatever that lasted. We paid off loans from restaurants.
That's awesome. We need another pandemic.
but hopefully Miami just does what it does again. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Because everybody came down to Miami, you know, and spending money. So we couldn't open the clubs. Obviously, Lyft took a hit.
All the girls came down to Miami in those masks. They put them as G-strings and shit.
I did see that. But we crushed the restaurants became the clubs. Because remember,
you guys built that Strawberry Moon with Pharrell too, no? Or the
Good Time Hotel.
Good Time, right? The Good Time, right?
Yeah. So Pharrell's our partner in Swan and the Good Time Hotel, and some other venues coming out right now.
Nice, yeah.
So yeah, we was at the point that the restaurants became the clubs. Was that like a strategic vibe?
Yeah, in a sense, because Komodo and Swan were open outdoor seating. Nice. Remember, there was one time that COVID doesn't hit outdoor seating.
Right.
So we took advantage of that, and
everybody said outside.
Instead of hustling tables for liquor, I was hustling tables for dinner. Yeah. And you were able to do bottle service at your dinner. So here we went from making like $40,000-$50,000 prior to before COVID to like $200,000-$300,000 at the restaurants.
Wow.
Because people were buying bottles,
Yeah.
No, and people wanted to be out. They just wanted
they
to
wanted to do
things.
something.
By the time when I'm saying the money that we really made, that's when people were already like fed up and they were already cooked up and they were like dying to get out. And that's when the city became a little more lenient, and we were able to do what we did, But no, there was a lot of times where cops they had that
curfew,
midnight curfew,
curfew.
We had it for so long,
yeah.
And we had to be compliant. And it hurt us, but just that window was by midnight. We had already crushed it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was in a way, and I mean, it was good for the workers to be able to close early, and also good for the business because everybody knew they have this much time to have fun, eat, and party. So get out there and do it, and spend your money. That's big,
man.
That's
wow.
Big.
No, it's just cool to see him hit the hookah right here.
No, hey, let me smoke with you, Perp. Hey, so everybody watching this, Perp does not share his hookah with guys. He just happens to,
we were?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
We got that. Everybody back there smoking too.
Bring him my hookah, man. He said he was supposed to do it. It was supposed to be right here. Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty cool, bro.
It's hitting what it tastes like. What it tastes like?
It tastes like watermelon mint, bro. Like, yeah.
That's the Perp flavor.
That's what I was about to say. That's like a signature flavor right there. That what I'm saying. Perp, you gonna produce some hookah flavors?
It's in the works.
It's in the works. Everything's in the works right now because we got a bright future.
Gracias.
That's another thing that I mean. I picked this up like 4 years ago. I was in Turkey, I think.
Nice.
And
so
I hated it
from?
at first.
Yeah.
I hated it because I've never done anything.
Right.
So
I was thinking that.
I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I hate it. I coughed too much, and then I just
figured it out.
I figured it out, and then COVID was just like full on.
Yeah.
Hookah.
Before we started the show, we sat down. We were talking about a couple of things. One was that you're gonna come out with the purple flavor.
No, right? I'm coming out with the whole hookah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Perp smoke.
Okay, dope. Yeah, we definitely need one of those right here, bro.
Yeah, I'll send you guys one. I think they'll be done by October. They were supposed to be done now, but the whole thing with the China and then everything has been tough, and so now we found a manufacturer here in the United States.
Oh, and that's also you were talking about maybe a purple strand of some THC. Yeah, that's dope. Can we talk about that? Yeah. What do we got cooking with that?
Some of my friends do dispensaries in Detroit.
Okay, nice.
And they're moving down to Florida soon, so we're gonna do like a purple smoke strain. Like they're gonna build a character. Just.
So I know you have a perp NFT out there already, Falif.
I think I do.
Everything perp.
I'm not a big believer in all that. My opinion on NFT is it's toys for billionaires. You're not really making money if you're like have a shitload of liquid. And then
if you're buying something.
Don't you like my friend from that owns Pretty Little Thing? He has his own little garage. Showroom where he has over like 100 different NFTs, and then the whole showroom is probably like worth like maybe 50 million or something like that, which is nothing to him, but it's fun for them. And then I'm not gonna say his name. I have another friend who owns the same amount of, but they're probably only $5,000, and he'll probably never gain any of that back, It's just a waiting game, I like making money fast.
Yeah, me too. And I like to see it too. That crypto game, man. And shout out to everybody out there doing it. I don't understand it yet.
I do like the stable coins. Ethereum and Bitcoin,
Ethereum,
you know. And
Yeah. But they're not too stable right now.
Huh?
They're not too stable
No,
right
but
now.
they were. I pulled out a shitload of before it hit.
Damn, no. Hey, this boy, man. Hey,
got
Perp,
so
man.
lucky.
Perp, we're hanging out after the show, man.
got so
I
lucky.
need to hang out, bro.
Now we're pulling up to live. We're pulling up to live
But
now.
no, but listen,
yes, I'm Purple's cousin. Please let me in, please.
I fuck with all that, you know. Like it's if you're not taking risks, then there's no fun. You know?
Right. And it's like everything else, man. Like you know, at a certain point in life, nobody knew what credit cards were. Like, man, fuck that. Look, now you can't go nowhere without a credit card.
It's obviously the future. The biggest purchases I've made have all been through Ethereum, you know, or in crypto, you know.
That's
dope.
Because you get it in seconds, you know. You don't have to go to a bank.
And they're taking. Is it Live that they're taking crypto? Were they taking crypto at Live?
We were.
Okay. I think, or 11. I think I might have heard 11.
Yeah, 11 is taking. Okay. They have a Bitcoin. They have an ATM too, or something.
And the were. Why the were? Why you eliminated it?
It didn't work out. The people that we teamed up with.
Okay. Yeah, that's another thing. You got to team up with the right people because there's a bunch of people who still don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, since it's brand new, it's still a lot of little things developing in the back end and stuff like that with that world.
Yeah.
All right.
Perp, I wanted to ask you a question, man.
Oof.
I was looking through your Instagram before we got here, and I saw this girl. Her name on Instagram is Mia. And bro, is that a real girl? That girl looks virtual, like on every picture. It looks like I don't know.
Shout out to Mia. But,
shout out to you, Mia.
Joel, you know Mia? I mean, Julian, you know Mia yet? No.
Bro, her picture, they look digital. They look, I don't know. She looks like she could be real, but I'm not sure.
Fuck it out. It's not real, but
let's go.
Let's go. Perp, drop the jam on him.
Boom. Hey, this is exclusive on Don't Blink, baby.
Yeah.
The funny part is that so many guys have DM'd that girl.
Oh shit! I bet dick pics. She has dick pics galore on her fucking DMs.
And they ask her out and everything. The girl's it's run by my friend, and yeah. But the thing is, he got the idea because there's another one.
That's a guy running it too.
It's there's a girl that's already done like Louis Vuitton or something like that. She's done like big brands.
She's an NFT. Mia's an NFT.
Yeah.
No shit.
But man, that's the future, man.
It is.
She look.
I'm telling you, we're looking at her, and we passed the phone to everybody. Like, is this chick a real chick, bro?
I'm not gonna lie. I hit on her too. My boy, my boy,
Tell us, Perp.
My boy DM me like, yo, she's not real.
Erase the DM, Perp.
He's like, no, I knew I was fucking around. And I started unsending shit.
Say,
like,
hey,
yo,
what's up? You want to come live?
I see you unsending shit.
Hey, Perp, man, what do you got coming up in the near future, man? What's going on?
So, like I said, I'm partners with Dave, and we have over a dozen venues opening up in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Restaurants,
You guys, Papi Steak is you guys too, right?
Correct.
Papi Steak, yeah. I ate there too. I ate that $1,000 steak that they burn. I hit that. Yeah.
My dog got money.
It's called the Pure Breed.
The Pure Breed? Nice.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah. What, the steak is called Pure Breed? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, dope. Yeah, well, I ate the purebred steak. It actually was funny was I ate it, and like 2 weeks later, Channel 7 News did something on Papi Steak, and it came out on the news. I was like, I was just eating it.
It was just eating it. Those are those signs right there that we be getting from the earth.
Yeah, I need to go
That's
back.
another great story. You know, Papi Steak was just one of our friends, you know. But like we all say, everyone loved being around this guy, you know. He ended up doing a barbecue at Dave's house.
I was hearing the story yesterday on Instagram by coincidence, yeah.
And he's such a likable. We create these characters, you know, and then Dave was just like, we should open up a fucking restaurant, you know? We should open up a Papi Steak, you know? And it's our most profitable restaurant by square footage.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Because of the $1,000 steaks.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure.
But besides that is the experience, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's
our smallest restaurant too. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it is.
It's our
Yeah.
most profitable one. That and Komodo. Komodo's a monster.
Yeah, Komodo, you can't stop hearing people talking about that. Man, it seems, and I'm sure, you know what I mean? I'm sure you guys have had shit not go through in the past, but man, it seems like everything you guys touch between you and Dave, man, is hitting.
Well, Winkers failed.
Winkers
failed.
What was that?
It was our first diner experience restaurant. We couldn't make up the money for what people were paying for it, in the sense that it just didn't make sense. it failed.
Yeah,
so
it was a cool idea, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't.
It took Dave a long time to let it go.
Yeah.
We're gonna rebrand it.
Well, that's how it goes with certain business things, right? Because like you don't expect money right when you start, so you gotta kind of give it some wheels and wait and see how long it takes before you say, all right, wait, this shit's gonna sink us, you know?
But you live and you learn,
right?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
What's one of the things that's part of creating the magnificent things that you guys create, whether it's clubs, restaurants, events? You know, what's that one thing that one word that you guys want to be able to give everyone that goes to any one of your venues, events? You know what I'm saying?
Experience, no? The thrill, you know?
Talk to me about the experience. What goes on in you know what I'm saying, in the meetings that is like, yo, this is cool, this is cool.
So yeah, for sure. That's another thing. The people don't see what we do during the day, you know? Like I'm at the office 4 days out of the week, 3 days, you know? But there's constant meetings, you know, with our team, with our marketing team, with our promotional team, with our nightlife team.
Creative.
You know, and then nonstop, you know, it's a 24/7 job.
And it's all about the experience too.
You know, and we take a look at what clients are coming, who's coming next, we hire interns that will do a calendar like, oh, NFT week is coming up, swim week is coming up. So we prepare for stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know?
you guys are prepared way in advance too,
know?
huh? Yeah.
And another thing is, you know, like if we know what clients coming this week, then we'll do production for them. What does that mean? We'll make a poster for them.
Right.
We'll make a marquee sign for them. You know,
billboards, stuff like
billboards. You know, for just anybody. You know, it's just, you let us know you want that. You know, we'll make it for you. You know.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, like about Dave, how he knows how to like get the press going and all that stuff. You get that. He's a marketing machine, you know. So you guys push that.
Midas.
That's awesome. Yeah, anything he touches gold, baby.
Yeah, I think it's about that time you hit him with that. Hit him with that.
Yeah, Perp, man. Listen, this question I'm gonna ask you. I've asked every guest that's been on this show for the last almost 2 years now, man. Do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
Awesome. Tell us why and what you've seen. I know walking out of live at 5 a.m, you've seen a couple aliens.
That's what I was gonna say.
Especially that deep house, boy. They come out.
Dabbling with shrooms, psychedelics.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that I've ever done.
Which is actually good for you.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's supernatural.
Right.
It's made me realize that there's other dimensions, you know. We just can't be alone, you know. You could just sense that there's different energies out here, you know.
I agree.
Besides us, you know, it'll be fucked up if we're the only ones here.
I think people like us are aliens, you know. People who think outside the box and do things their own way are aliens themselves, you know.
Yeah.
There was this one guest that came that said that if we
were the only ones here, it would be scary, and if we weren't the only ones here, it
also scary.
Yeah, so that's true.
What do you think, Perp? If we were the only ones,
I said that that'll be fucked up.
Yeah, it'd be crazy, right?
There's fucking the galaxies out there. Is like there's more stars and planets and shit than there is grains of sand.
You know what I mentioned one time too? I mentioned octopus. That the octopuses
an alien.
are like alienish.
I just saw an article that said that I forgot which country declared cats as aliens.
Oh shit!
I swear it's just trending on Twitter today.
Cats?
Yeah.
What they say? Why?
I didn't get to it, but
well, I don't know. From the beginning of all times, they've said that them niggas got 9 lives.
Hey,
fuck is that?
Have you dabbled in ayahuasca? Have you done ayahuasca?
One day.
One day.
Oh, one day.
One day.
Yeah, I haven't done it either. I want to try that too. I want to do it for real, like a real ritual, like in Peru or something like that. You know.
And I don't think you have to go that far. I think they have them here in Homestead.
Yeah, I heard.
Homestead or somewhere here.
Yeah. No, I know. Now they have like little, camps and
little spots.
Everywhere. Yeah, little spots everywhere. They're doing it. And so the only thing we tried is mushroom psychedelics, psilocybin.
Psilocybin, yeah. The magic shrooms.
Yeah, the magic shrooms.
3 years ago in Tulum.
Yeah. Okay. Dope.
They shoved them to me.
No shit.
Yeah, my friend Adam.
No shit. And great experience from the beginning.
No, it didn't hit me because actually the guy. So I've only tried the chocolate way.
Okay.
The guy who made him, he goes. It was a bonfire too, so I thought it was the perfect time. But it didn't hit me. I know it didn't hit me because I didn't feel anything.
Right.
And the guy who made it was like, I know when it hit you because he asked me, he's like, oh, were you waiting for it? Were you like anticipating something? I was like, yeah. So these things very like mental, you know, you have to open up to it, you know?
Right.
And No, I've had some very good trips, and I started experiencing more and researching more, and I did it during COVID, because there was nothing to do,
Absolutely, yeah. No,
but I don't like microdosing. I like going to the
you like
other
going
side.
in, going in. Yeah. I like going in too.
Yo, so you would do that? You would like what would be the proper way to do something like that? You know what I'm saying? Is it you take it and you go to the club, or you take it and you sitting down, you chilling?
The club is
not
a
the
waste
spot.
of a trip.
Yeah. So what'll be the right way to get it feel the right thing?
It's like I said, it's a very mental thing, So
Yes.
you have to go in it with your mind. You have to do it at the right setting with the right people.
I heard somebody tell me the same.
Just you knowing that you're with people that you know and
you're relaxed.
somewhere safe, your mind automatically tells you that, hey, you're good,
Yeah.
You're not hearing that,
right?
But and then it'll hit you.
You're subconsciously feeling it, and like
it's like a slingshot, though. You don't know, and it'll creep up on you.
Yeah.
You're there.
That's a good way to put it, dog. Because you know
I
what?
got that from Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
He's a big,
he's big on that too.
big
huge.
advocate on shrooms.
Huge, and like you said at the beginning too, like so shrooms take about 45 minutes to an hour to kick in.
Correct.
So when you're around people that you're relaxed with and everything's cool, and you forget you even took them, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, hold on, something's creeping.
But let me say something. People have bad perception about this. I and whoever actually does it the right way, you don't hallucinate.
Right. No, I always say the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, they say that you hallucinate when you
Listen,
A lot
if
of
you
people
don't-
think that's what people get. Like a lot of people. That's why I was scared.
I always tell people that if I don't tell you that I'm on mushrooms, you won't even know. I could talk perfect. I could have
Talk
this
that
podcast
talk.
right now.
You're always you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're always you.
Yeah.
Even when you come off with them, you're you. You don't even know you came off of it.
Right.
There is no come down.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
There's
have
no
to-
hangover. There's
No,
none of
there
that,
isn't. And then
you can eat on it. You can sleep on it.
No,
yeah.
it takes away your hunger.
Yeah.
It's an upper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like food. I eat on it.
Yeah. Eventually, I do get hungry, but it keeps you up all night.
Yeah. Definitely brings good ideas and a good vibe to the head.
Yeah.
So what I've learned from it and what I've researched on it, like bunch of billionaires and like successful people, they do this shit, on a regular.
Yeah.
What's the name of that movie with that white guy, and he takes the pill and he's like and
Matrix.
No. That's
Limitless.
Oh, Limitless.
Limitless.
Yeah. Shout out to Limitless. That's one of my sponsors too.
Is this like that?
It does open up all your senses.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
You see things clearly. Yeah. You see it opens up your third eye. You take life less seriously, and it helps you, bro. It turns out that they finally, after doing so much research on it, helps with mental illness, mental health,
PTSD, man, all
suicide.
That. Yeah. Yep. It really does.
Because when this became popular, in the 60s, in the hippie era, what the government do, they just took it away.
Yeah, they took it away and tried to ban it, and
like everything else, because they didn't know how to monetize it.
Correct. They just wanted to monetize it.
Right.
And what do you think now after 60s, 70s, 30, 40, 50, 60 almost years later? Do you think that by now it's going to start being accepted already? You think they already found the vuelta on how to tax that right there?
Yeah.
It just has bad perception, like what you saw in Only a Day, the guy that killed someone, shot, like, oh, he was on mushrooms, like it's impossible. You don't kill people on mushrooms.
Yeah, he was on something else, or he had something already in him from before. Yeah. Hey, you know what? This all started from the alien question. I think Purple pulled up in a UFO, but we have to watch that shit outside.
He pulled up, he landed on the top.
Hey, Perp, Liv is still bumping what every Sunday? Sundays at Liv, like.
Every day.
Lil Wayne made that shit famous with that Live on Sunday. King of Diamonds Monday.
So the Live on Sunday. I don't know if you guys saw the documentary part. It's called the Headliner documentary.
No, actually I did see the Headliner documentary. I did see that. That was badass.
So without Sunday, just Sunday alone, we make our money all week.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's all athletes. All your biggest spenders in the world, they come on Live on Sunday. It's been that's one party we open up after year 2 or year 1.
Wow. Sick with it,
and we brought the original party was on Opium Sundays.
Okay,
so Mike Gardner and Louis Oliver, we were the ones that
brought that crowd over.
Thanks to Mo Garcia, he put it together. Because when we brought over Mo Garcia, that's when we brought Mike Garner and Lewis Oliver, who started the Live on Sunday party. But yeah, it's been they're gonna talk about this like in years from now, you know, like the pop, like VH1, you know, like MTV, you know, Live on Sunday was like big, you know.
Yeah, you had to be there.
Hell yeah.
Every big artist that you can think of has done videos or have said something in the lyrics, you know, about Live on Sunday, you know.
Yeah.
I'm even going to start rapping about it now that we got Perp in here. You know what I mean? I can rap about it now. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, everybody knows Live is already doing it. The restaurants are doing it. So you're on a constant, you know, on a constant cycle of. Do you actually? Well, besides, I mean, I don't know. Do you constantly go to all these different locations that you guys have running?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
My schedule is we talk to the main guys, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be here, you're gonna be there, you know, just so we're not in the same place at the same time.
Okay,
so
cool.
Just go to the restaurants, you know, check with the managers how we're doing, you know, what can we do better, you know. Same with the clubs, you know, what clients are spending, you know, how can we make them spend more, what can we do more, you know, anything like, hey, this promoter needs this or this client needs this, you know, or just I just like when I'm an extension of Dave.
Right.
So what he does, I try to mimic.
Right.
So I just stand on top of the club and we have different group chats. I'm on like 40 different group chats.
Damn.
And WhatsApp of like, that's people are, that's my biggest, my phone is my life, you know, and I'm constantly looking at it, you know, just to see where I'm needed, you know, which is like almost every
day, every hour,
every minute. That's just the phone is going off or left and right. Hey, and so what? Look, today is a Wednesday. What would we do? What would we be doing on Wednesday?
What we doing in there?
It's Latin night.
We got the hookah already.
So we during COVID we established a Komodo lounge upstairs. We have a lounge.
Oh, nice.
So we do a party on Wednesdays.
Oh, nice.
It's really good.
Okay.
It's a lounge the size of this probably, and just rock it there, you know.
Dope.
But every night we have something. We program something different though.
Yeah, and
we've allocated different promoters with the right night.
Days. Right. No, and what I've seen from the conversation we've had too is that a lot of the guys that you're working with now, from Dave to you to a couple guys that you named, have been around this scene for many years.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, same circle.
Yeah. No new friends, bro.
Like I said like when I started earlier, like I said back then, there was only like 10 of us, 10 promoters.
Right,
you know?
right. But there was 10 promoters and 10 different clubs, right?
Well, they were all owned by the same group.
Okay. Yeah, it was in the same group.
Okay.
So, but now you have dozens of new places opening up, you know.
And how's the promoting now? Like with the younger generation, or not the younger generation, but it's like a different vibe. The different people.
Now promotion is on the phone too, right? Go on Instagram, bomb.
Correct.
Well, as far as like how you from when you started to now. But before, when you started, you didn't have an Instagram. You didn't have.
And when you started, it was handing out flyers.
Yeah, you was out there legwork.
I used to pass out flyers for the first space.
Oh shit!
Not the second one.
Yeah. I was at the first phase too.
The first.
I was there for the 2-year anniversary.
The one that they demolished.
Yeah,
a block over. I used to stand outside at like 7 a.m. I was 16, 17. I used to pass out flyers, and we used to bomb FIU, UM, jump the fence, and put the flyers on all the cars. And whenever we see the guy on the thing, just run. You know,
that's awesome.
Things that change.
That actually helped.
Yeah,
because there was nowhere to tell people how.
Yeah, there was no way to do it. We had to do the legwork. We had to do the mixtapes and go out there to South Beach and pass them all out and stuff like that.
Awesome, man. I'm listening, man. One of these days soon, I'll be calling Perp and telling him, hey, man, they're gonna call Perp. Hey, this guy says he's your brother at Komodo.
It's the monster. He says his name is the monster.
They know now. Where I don't work is where you could get away with.
Okay,
like okay. We don't own 11, so people could get away from that.
All right, I'm going away. I know Perp.
There's another special question that we like to ask here on. I think you were gonna head there, right there.
Yeah, I was.
Besides the aliens?
Yeah.
Wow.
This was a little special joint.
Yeah. This one is man. If young purple out there, man, you 10 or more than that, man. Let's say you 15, 20 years ago, man. You know, trying to find direction. What gem can we drop on them? You know, what can we tell the people to keep them motivated and keep heading in the right direction?
Easy. Stay humble. Don't ever forget where you came from. You know, because that's something that I've lived by, you know. And yeah, if I could see myself 15 years ago, little me, you know, I'd be like, yo, stay humble, you know, because I've seen a lot of people fail, you know. I mean, even me, you know, I
stay humble. He has like 50 grand on his neck. A little more. 100 grand. Yeah, for sure. 150 grand.
But you know, I work to get where I'm at right now.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. You worked your ass off, man.
I'll get over this, you know. So
I'm fucking with you anyways, by the way.
Nah, it's part of the lifestyle. It's the vibe. Yeah, he's working real hard. He's been working 20 years.
Hey, young purple out there watching. If you want all these chains, keep working your ass off. Stay humble.
Stay humble, consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
work hard.
Yeah, like he said, stay humble. Nah, man. Hey, nothing but blessings and success to you, man.
Yes.
You know, you've come a long way. I love the story. And you know what I love about the story too, man? That it's Miami. I was around for all this, so you know I wasn't there with him, but I remember the whole era, you know. So it's dope to see it.
Yeah, I've been there since day one, pretty much.
Awesome, man.
Oh, it's badass, man. And to know that we actually even went to high school together and we still here, you know what I'm saying? 37 years later, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? We still here. You're rocking and rolling. You're very successful. You believed in yourself 121%.
And in middle school, he got voted most popular and he stayed that till now. He's still most popular. Yeah. He wrote that shit out.
He wrote it.
I think it's because of the name Purple.
Yeah. Has it always been purple? Where'd purple come from?
When I first moved here, I came in the middle of a school year in elementary. So if you were in elementary and you see a new kid walk in, you're gonna pay attention to him, right?
Of course,
because you're already friends with like half the kids.
Right.
I didn't have the uniform ready.
Oh,
so I think I used to wear a purple shirt every other day, but there was this one particular day that I was playing outside with the kids in my neighborhood, and we're playing football, and I caught a football and I made a touchdown. It was like a big deal. I don't know why, but I stepped on I didn't land on it. I just stepped on it. And, you know, back then, if you stepped on it, you thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And they didn't know my name. The kids were like, "Oh, Purple," and then
boom, Purple was born.
But the thing is, teachers, counselors, cousins, and I have a lot.
Yeah.
For real.
And everyone just started calling Purple here, present. You know? Oh, can we have Purple down to the present? Oh, I'm coming down.
Oh shit!
Everybody.
That's awesome.
Matter of fact, my Hookah family, can I get a purple thing like how you got it? Yeah, you gave me a green one. Can I get a purple one? Morado. Hell yeah, Perp, you're the king of all the parties, right?
Yes.
Tell me, we talked about the Grove. We talked about, you know what I'm saying, all the spots from back in the day. Tell me if you remember Baja Panti.
Of course I do. I used to pay $12.
Yeah. Let's go. What about those? What do you remember about those parties right there?
Non-stop dancing, fucking fun, no phones, nothing. Just grinding and fucking girls all over you.
Tell the people a little bit about that style of party. It was the first party back in those days, right? With like merengue, bachata, reggae, you know, hip hop.
They brought Tego Calderon to the scene.
Yeah,
like before he was anybody. And stuff
Pitt would perform there all the time.
Yeah, Pitt. Yeah,
and Perp was in there.
Pitt performed at my homecoming.
Oh shit!
Yeah, with House brought him. House brought him.
Uly was probably there. Security.
He performed in Dickies and in a white tank top.
Yeah, and a 4X white tank top hanging out. Yeah, I was probably there.
Damn, so Perp know about the Baja Panti parties too.
That's awesome.
I used to wait like 2 hours just to get in.
Yeah, them parties used to be. That was it.
I used to wait 2 hours to get in, and right when I got to the front, they said I couldn't get in.
I think that happens to us once. Yeah, so sad. But it was still fun. It was still fun.
Just being in line was like a club.
With all the girls and everything.
Yeah, for real.
All right.
Hey, Perp, again, great having you on, my brother.
Yes.
I'm glad we brought up fucking Baja Panti.
Hell yeah.
Wow, throwback.
Yes, sir. Another episode of Don't Blink Podcast. Me, the kid, Purple, Baja Panti parties.
Yes.
Live, Papi Steak.
Yes.
Komodo.
All that.
Listen.
Don't blink.
You'll wake up tomorrow and there's still shit going on. Don't blink.
Bow. Hell yeah.
Wow, Baja Panti. Money back.
I need those $12 back, dog. Hey, where's Plata? I think me and Two Nights got something great going on. We got some great guests coming up. It's gonna be dope. We got some dope people that already signed up to do it with us, which is great. A lot of people show us love, and it's because we love them back for sure.